What's up, my net soldiers? I'm the Net Alliance. Today I wanted to kind of do a video that I've been asked to do a long time ago, and I always wanted to get to it, but I never really had the time, and so I decided to make some time now, so here it is. Before I go any further, I just want you guys to make a mental note, or even type in the comments if you really want to. Real quick, just tell me right now, give you a few seconds, you can pause the video if you want. To you, what does Skywalker and Kenobi mean? Okay, now we can begin the video. Whatever idea you thought when you thought of Kenobi and Skywalker, keep that in your head. I want to see how much that will change over time. Now, of course, us as fans like Obi-Wan and Anakin because they're Jedi, they're cool, you know, they're awesome. Of course, some of us may hate Anakin, some of us may hate Obi-Wan, but it comes down to it, everyone usually dislikes both of them. Now, let's look at the names Kenobi and Skywalker from the standpoint of a character actually in Star Wars. So let's just put us a random civilian on Coruscant. We're in the middle of the Republic. We love the Jedi because they have saved us and they keep the Republic running, right? I shouldn't say they keep the Republic running, they just kind of keep us safe. They keep all of us safe because we are all on this world, in this giant galaxy at war with the Separatists, and we want to be safe. And that's what the Jedi do for us. Now, we hear that Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi, they were war heroes of the Republic. Now, we hear about it in the movies and we see it in the TV shows, but we really only get a good representation of them actually being war heroes when you read the novelization of Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, which I actually did a video on comparing the movie to the actual book, so if you want to check that out. And this is what this kind of spawns from, so that's why I'm doing it. But when it comes down to it, I was asked the question, how does the entire galaxy view Anakin Skywalker? So I threw Kenobi in there too because it kind of reaches that in the book, so I just kind of wanted to go over that line. So I actually pulled a part out of the novelization. I'm going to put it in the video right now, and essentially this is how the Republic, even the galaxy, views Anakin and Obi-Wan. So let's play it quick.
The Supreme Chancellor is missing. Palpatine of Naboo, the most admired man in the galaxy, whose unmatched political skills have held the Republic together. Beings across the galaxy watch and shudder and pray that they might wake up from this awful dream, because they know that what they're watching live on the HoloNet is the death of the Republic. Many among these beings break into tears. Many more reach out to comfort their husbands or wives, their creshmates or kin triads, and their younglings of all descriptions, from children to cubs to spawn fry. But here is a strange thing. Few of the younglings need comfort. It is instead the younglings who offer comfort to their elders. Across the Republic, in words or pheromones, in magnetic pulses, tentacle braids, or mental telepathy, the message from the younglings is the same. Don't worry. It'll be all right. Anakin and Obi-Wan will be there any minute. They say this as though these names can conjure miracles. Anakin and Obi-Wan, Kenobi and Skywalker. From the beginning of the Clone Wars, the phrase Kenobi and Skywalker has become a single word. They are everywhere. HoloNet features of their operations against the Separatist enemy have made them the most famous Jedi in the galaxy. Younglings across the galaxy know their names, know everything about them, follow their exploits as though they are sports heroes instead of warriors in a desperate battle to save civilization. Kenobi would rather talk than fight, but when there is fighting to be done, few can match him. Skywalker is the master of audacity. His intensity, boldness, and sheer jaw-dropping luck are the perfect complement to Kenobi's deliberate, balanced steadiness. Together, they are a Jedi hammer that has crushed Separatist infestations on scores of worlds. All the younglings watching the battle in Coruscant sky know it. When Anakin and Obi-Wan get there, those dirty Seppers are going to wish they'd stayed in bed today. The adults know better, of course. That's part of what being a grown-up is. Understanding that heroes are created by the HoloNet, and that the real-life Kenobi and Skywalker are only human beings after all. Palpatine is captured. Grievous will escape. The Republic will fall. No mere human beings can turn this tide. No mere human beings would even try. Not even Kenobi and Skywalker. This, then, is Obi-Wan and Anakin. They are closer than friends, closer than brothers. Though Obi-Wan is 16 standard years Anakin's elder, they have become men together. Neither can imagine life without the other. The war has forged their two lives into one. The war that has done this is not the Clone Wars. Obi-Wan and Anakin's war began on Naboo, when Qui-Gon Jinn died at the hand of a Sith Lord. Master and Padawan and Jedi Knights together, they have fought this war for 13 years. Their war is their life, and their life is a weapon. Say what you will about the wisdom of ancient Master Yoda, or the deadly skill of grim Mace Windu, the courage of Ki-Adi-Mundi, or the subtle wiles of Shakti. The greatness of all these Jedi is unquestioned, but it pales next to the legend that has grown around Kenobi and Skywalker. They stand alone. Together, they are unstoppable, unbeatable. They are the ultimate go-to guys of the Jedi Order. When the good guys absolutely, positively have to win, the call goes out. Obi-Wan and Anakin always answer. Whether Obi-Wan's legendary cleverness might beat Anakin's raw power, straight up, no rules, is the subject of schoolyard fistfights, creche pool wriggle matches, and pod chamber stink wars across the Republic. These struggles always end somehow, with the combatants on both sides admitting that it doesn't matter. Anakin and Obi-Wan would never fight each other. They couldn't. They're a team. They're the team. And both of them are sure they always will be.
So as you can see, even kids on the playground are fighting over who would win, Anakin or Obi-Wan. And eventually we do see this, and like he says in the psalm, he says that these two would never fight because it doesn't matter because they're always going to be partners. Of course, we know they fight, but another thing that I think people don't really think about when they actually watch the films is that although us as fans and us as viewers, we know that Obi-Wan and Anakin fought. So to the rest of the Republic, Obi-Wan died on Utapau. Another thing people don't really know, or something that viewers don't realize that the rest of the galaxy doesn't know, is that Anakin is actually Vader. Like, we all know the story of Anakin Skywalker falling to the dark side and becoming Darth Vader, but the entire Star Wars galaxy, excluding a few people of course, has no idea. They all think Anakin Skywalker died, and Darth Vader came out of nowhere and he's extremely powerful and very scary, which is true. Darth Vader is pretty intimidating. But going back to the insert from the book, I have to admit, I was actually pretty sad after I heard what he was saying. You see, the narrator was talking about Obi-Wan and Anakin and how good of friends they were and how they're pretty much unbeatable. He essentially said they're both really good, but together, they're unbeatable. Which I guess is true. We have yet to see both of them actually fail, excluding the end of Attack of the Clones, which I wouldn't actually count because technically Anakin was a Padawan, but when he becomes a Jedi Knight, that's a different story. And it's actually kind of sad that we didn't see this in the film. I mean, sure, we see Anakin and Obi-Wan, they're much more skilled than they were in Attack of the Clones, but we are only told they're war heroes. Of course, we can assume they are once we see all the stuff they do, especially when Anakin beats Count Dooku, but it still would have been really interesting to see the Republic kind of celebrating them. Like, for example, when Anakin gets off the transport ship right in the beginning, maybe there's some fangirls sitting there waiting for him or something, you know, even if it is something cheesy like that. I think that'd be pretty cool. It shows that they're rock stars because essentially they are. Obi-Wan and Anakin are kind of like, I don't know, Sonny and Cher. More relevant term, I'd say, that's like Goku and Vegeta. Or an even better term, they're yin and yang. They go together. Anakin's power and skill perfectly complements Obi-Wan's wisdom and maturity. And as you can see, they truly were the dynamic duo. And like I said, although we could already assume this, hearing it in the narrator's words puts it in perspective and really shows just how sad the relationship ended. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, a little more insight into the actual Star Wars universe. If you want to have more videos like this, let me know in the comments below. Please remember to like and subscribe for more videos, and until next time guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.